Welcome to
Borrowing time, 正卖时间.
Yeah, today maybe we have to study about YinYangZhong.
Yeah, we should study about YinYangZhong because it is really important and it's very basic concept.
Yeah. And then also we want more focus on YinYangZhong. It's not like a study material. This is like in our daily life.
Right.
Okay.
So let's first watch a short video.
Sure.
Then we can have some discussions.
Right.
Foundational understanding of YinYangZhong. In chaos, sky and earth separated. The earth is yin and the sky is yang. Thus formed, yin and yang, the movements of the two particles at the extremes of yin and yang create energy fields and form life and matter. Yin and yang meet at Zhong and form the F5 elements in the three realms. The manifestations of yin and yang at the poles are simple. However, in the three realms, their manifestations are quite complicated. Yin and yang exist in all matter in the three realms, including human body, plants, animals, stones, air, and water. Yin-yang is an opposite comparative concept. If the earth is yin, the sky is yang. If ravines on earth are yin, ridges are yang. If the moon in the sky is yin, the sun is yang. If night is yin, day is yang. If woman is yin, man is yang. If dark color is yin, bright color is yang. If cold is yin, hot is yang. If internal is yin, external is yang. If static is yin, movement is yang. If plant is yin, animal is yang. Yin and yang are relative. The same object compared to different objects can have different yin-yang character. Let's take the earth where our lives reside as an example. Compared to the sun is yin and the sun is yang. But compared to the moon is yin and the earth is yang. For a person, the lower body is yin and the upper body is yang. The front of the body is yin and the back is yang. And a person's physical behaviors are yin and thoughts are yang. The same matter can manifest in different yin-yang status. For example, water can freeze into ice and evaporate into steam. Compared to water, ice is yin and water is yang. Compared to steam, water is yin and steam is yang. We have discussed yin-yang, but what is Zhong? Zhong is an intermediate state between yin and yang. When we compare the earth, the moon, and the sun together, the moon is yin, the sun is yang, and the earth is Zhong. The sun, yang, and the moon, yin, influence time, seasons, day and night, tide, rain, sunlight, thunder, and lightning on the earth, Zhong. When we compare the sky, the earth, and human together, the earth is yin, the sky is yang, and the human body is Zhong. We respirate yang energy from heaven. We take yin energy from earth through food. We can use the yang energy from respiration and the yin energy from food to change the human body, Zhong. In the human body, the visible materials like body essence is yin energy. The invisible materials like spirit is yang energy. And the whole human body of mixed yin-yang is Zhong. Through meridians, YinYangZhong makes many acupuncture points, vertebrae, blood, bone marrow, and all other necessary factors for human beings to be complete and fully functional. Yin, body, and yang, spirit, energy have to flow. Unbalanced yin-yang can manifest as symptoms or diseases. Ancient Chinese said yin-yang generates the 5 elements. Then the 5 elements are a concept of Zhong. The 5 elements are the children of yin-yang. A well-balanced yin-yang makes well-balanced 5 elements, while unbalanced yin-yang can lead to unbalanced 5 elements. This is the principle of nature and also the principle of the human body. This is one of the reasons why the human body is called a small universe. In nature, unbalanced yin-yang 5 elements can manifest as a variety of hazards, such as earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, floods, hurricanes, droughts, snow hazards, etc. For humans, unbalanced yin-yang 5 elements can manifest as a variety of symptoms and/or diseases, such as sneezing, difficulty in breathing, fever, organ failure, depression, manic behavior, etc. Zhong is an important concept because reality forms only when yin and yang meet at zhong. Father and mother are one yang and one yin. Only when yin and yang meet at zhong can offspring be created and continued as descendants. Ancient people said, "Unify knowing and behavior." It does not work if a person only thinks but does nothing. It does not work if a person only does but does not think. And only when thoughts and behaviors are unified, this person is a complete person. An abacus is an ancient Chinese tool for calculation. The design of the abacus used the concept of YinYangZhong. Only when the upper beads and lower beads of the abacus meet at the middle bar are these numbers counted. Similarly, in a democratic country, before elections, political leaders promote their ideas about how to govern the country. But after elected to the office, only when the governing behaviors meet the governing ideas, people acknowledge it. Therefore, Zhong is a very important tool to judge whether yin and yang are balanced. Zhong can also be used to balance yin-yang. We have mentioned earlier that various symptoms and diseases of the human body are due to unbalanced yin-yang 5 elements. We can balance yin-yang and adjust the 5 elements through better lifestyle and better morals to recover health. Western modern medicine divides diseases into many nuanced categories. If we can control and balance YinYangZhong, we can treat a variety of diseases regardless of the symptoms or the names of the diseases. The recovery of the small universe of our body can help solve the bigger universe's problems, like plagues or disasters.
Wow, beautiful video, right?
Yeah, that was a video.
Yeah.
And well, I think we can clarify a few things.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I think maybe a lot of things.
Right.
And
one common misconception I feel is
yes,
size
and power.
and the power. Yin and yang is yin smaller size
Yeah.
and lower power than yang.
Yeah, people thought like that.
Right.
Yeah. So how about your thought?
Well, I'm confused, right? no, I cannot say that. Okay. Yeah, I think I ask you because you are the expert. I'm learning.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Right.
I think symbol of Tazi already showed some clue for us because symbol of Tazi, yin and yang, exactly same size. But we are misunderstanding many times. So because of inferiority, or sometimes we want to kind of compete or jealous. So example, like a woman is like maybe useless, or man is powerful and conquer woman. But actually, ancient wisdom is not like that. Yeah, like example, on the earth we saw the sun and moon as the same size. So what kind of view, what kind of angle we see, and each species, female sometimes bigger than male, and sometimes the male is bigger than female.
Right.
I think that's that species environment.
Yeah.
How they can take a better life, better condition for their offsprings. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking in our human history. Sometimes the female has more power, and sometimes the male group has more power.
Right.
Yeah, this is my understanding, and I don't argue because a symbol of Taizi, I think, show that it's a ancient wisdom. Actually, not our like argument topics.
Right. So by looking at the Taiji symbol, the female and the male, if you look at that as a pair of yin yang, they should be balanced.
Sure.
It's not the one over conquering the other.
Yeah.
Or the other dominating the other, right? So
Yeah.
so I think it's not about the power. Yin yang power should be similar.
Yes.
To be harmonious.
Yes. If you want to be harmonious.
Yeah, if you want to be harmonious.
So they it seems also yin yang, they hug each other and they feel movement and some more dynamic things. So the most important thing whenever I saw Taiji is they hug each other.
Right. Instead of fighting each other,
right.
They hug each other and then they create a beautiful zhong, right? So in the middle, that's everything.
Yes.
So
and they don't invade anything like a spike there. So they don't invade each other and then they respect each other.
Right.
Their own area, their own borderline.
Right. So it's more of a smooth formation and the transition in between. Okay.
And then I think also we can think about YinYangZhong. People talk about YinYangZhong always philosophy. Oh, that philosophy, that theory. But actually it's not. Actually, YinYangZhong made everything in this dimension.
Yeah.
So we are all offsprings.
Right.
So in our daily life, we could feel YinYangZhong. Oh, I think so. That's a good example today. Our clothes. So you are inside more kind of yang, outside more yin. Yeah. So can you take off?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Then. Then I'm more yang. More yang.
Yeah. But if you want to go some more down place, like discuss, like a study place, you have to make a little more heavy yourself. Heavy. Then you have to wear. Some dark
so I put this back on, then I'm more yin. I add more yin energy.
Yes.
To my appearance.
Yeah, and you can more.
Yeah, and I can hide more, right? I don't want you to see me. I put myself behind the darkness.
So even as an innate object, yourself, you can change it.
Yeah.
And, fortunately, I wear actually a jacket, and jacket is kind of sportswear, and so make me more light. And also white color, yes, more young. But if I take off this jacket and then some black color come, so it's the pronunciation Chinese. Shi is a color, right?
色
颜色 so 颜色 now. Yeah, so really look a different person, right?
黑色.
Good.
Yeah, so then we're more in like this.
We study, finish it, and let's keep applying
Yin-Yang 5 elements
in our
daily life. See you next time.